Make sure you have your parents' permission before you begin doing this recipe. Gather all of your equipment and your ingredients for the recipe. You'll need apples, cinnamon, sugar, nutmeg, and vinegar.
Hey, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you're having a good day. Today I'm going to demonstrate how to use the food mill. A food mill is like an old-fashioned food processor. It allows you to remove skins or textures that you may not want in your final product. So if you look right here, you'll see what the food mill looks like. It typically has a handle. You're going to go one way and then the other way when you're using it. And it should attach to the bowl that you're working with or the pan that you're working with when you're using it. So I'm going to scoop this back, and what I'm doing is making homemade apple butter. And so I'm just going to give you a brief demonstration on how to use it. So what I've done was already taking some apples and I've pre-cooked them with the skins on, and I'm going to use the food mill in order to remove the skin, because we want that pectin that comes from out of the skin as we begin cooking. And all I'm going to do is take the food mill and turn it like this, and then I'll turn it in the opposite direction, and as you see is ending up in what we want is the final product that's ending up in the bowl of our glass bowl. So we're going to keep doing this process until we finish getting our apples pureed. So when it's all said and done, all that you should have left in here should be our apple peelings, and then you can also see a little bit of the ginger that I used to cook in here. And then hopefully, if we did this correctly, we'll scrape the bottom of our food mill, and we should have a nice smooth apple puree in here. And so what we're going to do is just take this puree and then turn it into our apple butter. So it's going to cook a little bit longer. And so I'm not going to subject you to make you watch all of that, but I will post a picture of the final product for y'all.
So at this stage, we're going to add our brown sugar, our cinnamon, our nutmeg to our apple puree. And we're going to allow it to slowly cook for an additional 30 minutes. During this time, we are sanitizing our jars. And this is what our puree looks like after we've added our spices and it's simmered for 30 minutes. We add our puree to our processed and sanitized jars. And then we will also, and this is what it looks like once it has been processed and ready for service. Happy cooking!